The Independent Commission for Infrastructure is recommending to the Office of the Ombudsman that criminal and administrative cases be filed against several incumbent and former government officials. In a briefing on Wednesday, October 29, ICI Chair Andres Reyes says the Commission recommended the filing of charges against Senators Jinggoy Estrada and Joel Villanueva, as well as resigned Ako Bicol Party List Representative Zaldy Co. Charges are also recommended against former Department of Public Works and Highways Undersecretary Roberto Bernardo, Commissioner and Audit Commissioner Mario Gonzales Lipana, and former Caloocan 2nd District Representative Mitch Kahayon Uy. Reyes says the six were included in the ICI's referral following the sworn affidavits and corroborating evidence provided by former DPWH Bulacan District Engineer Henry Alcantara and former Bulacan Assistant District Engineers Bry Erickson Hernandez and JP Mendoza.
Based on the testimonies and narrations of the witnesses, the scheme starts from the proponent, who is either a member of the Senate or of the House of Representatives, who will inform Engineer Alcantara that he or she has a budget allocated for infrastructure projects. Additionally, the scheme shall always involve flood control projects because the kickback is 25 to 30% and is higher than the kickback from other projects, which is only at 10%.
Andres likewise notes that based on the former DPWH officials' affidavits, the kickback scheme resulted in inflated project costs, substandard implementation, and the diversion of billions of pesos in public funds over several years. According to the ICI chair, the alleged involvement of the six incumbent and former government officials violates laws on plunder and anti-graft and corruption.
These persons have possibly committed these following violations: direct or indirect bribery and corruption of public officials under Articles 210, 211, and 212 of the revised Penal Code. Corruption of public officers under Section 3B and 3E of Republic Act 3019. Plunder as defined and penalized under Section 2 of Republic Act 7080.
This is the second round of recommendations that the ICI filed before the Ombudsman amid the Commission's investigation into the flood control anomalies. On September 29, the ICI submitted its first referral, urging the Ombudsman to determine appropriate charges to be filed against 18 public officials, including Co. The first recommendation was specifically in relation to the alleged irregularities plaguing the 289.5 million peso flood control project in Nauhan, Oriental Mindoro.